take part in those, or at least to watch the videos of those. Thank you to Dr. Tawfiq Jalassi for his excellent and inspiring presentation, and to Ms. Dorothy Gordon for the great overview of IFAP, the UNESCO program on information for all, and her excellent presentation that placed it in context and in the context of IFIP. And also thank you to our two participants, Gabrielle Kotsis, who is the president of ACM, and John Higgins, the president of BCS, both IFIP members, of course, and for their excellent fireside chat. I noticed there was no fire, but it was a great fireside chat. I won't delay. I'd like to pass on to the next item on the agenda. I'd like to introduce Professor Jan Gulliksen, who is an IFIP Vice President. He's also Vice President for Digitalization at KTH in Stockholm, Sweden, and he's also the Digital Champion for Sweden. And he is the chair of our Fellow Selection Committee, and indeed an IFIP Fellow himself, and he's going to introduce the IFIP Fellows to you. Over to you, Jan.
Thank you very much, Mike, and thank you for the honor and privilege of chairing the IFIP Fellows Selection Committee. I should just say that I didn't do that when I myself was awarded the fellowship, of course. But now today we're going to celebrate and honor the past recipients of this award for 2021, and I'm also going to speak a little bit about the fellowship as such, and also mention the very few that have received it beforehand, as this is the first official event to take place to announce this. So the IFIP Fellows is a recently established fellowship that we have. It's the most prestigious IFIP technical distinction that we have, a recognition of outstanding contributions in the field of information processing in the role as a technical leader, a scientist, an engineer, or an educator. And we are awarded with this type of certificate that all the awardees have or should have received in this sense. The first time this was awarded was in 2019, when the following people were awarded the IFIP fellowships. Those were Errol Gellenby from UK, Tony Hoare from the United Kingdom, Lothar Thiele from Switzerland, Grzegorz Rosenberg from Netherlands, Joël Coutas from France, Bertrand Meyer from France, Will van der Alst from the Netherlands, Fabio Paterno from Italy, John Milopoulos from Canada, Jean Zudik from the United States, Roman Slowinski from Poland, Leslie G. Valiant from the United Kingdom, and myself, Jan Gulliksen from Sweden, Frank Tipp from the United States of America, Gerard Goose from Germany, Andreas Zeller from Germany, Michael Franz from the United States of America, and Julio Abascal from Spain. The second time the IFIP fellowships were awarded, the following received the fellowship. Liam Bannon from Ireland, Judith Bishop from South Africa, John Carroll from the United States, Bernard Cournoux from France, Geraldine Fitzpatrick from Austria, Jan Kachstryk from Poland, Paula Kotzer from South Africa, Raymond Morrill from Switzerland, Matthias Rauterberg from Netherlands, Alistair Sutcliffe from the United Kingdom, William Waite from the United States, and Tony Wasserman from the United States. We wanted to honor them particularly here, as there, due to the pandemic, wasn't a particular opportunity to in public honor their recipients of this fellowship. But over to 2021's awardees, and I'll do them one by one and say a little bit more about each of the candidates we have for this year. First of all, it is Jean Vanderdonckt from Belgium, from Université Catholique de Louvain, John set the fundamental conceptual and applied basis for model-based user interface development, where user interfaces are specified based on a user interface description language, such as XIML with Stanford University and so forth. And then designed, generated, and evaluated this. He pursued with model-driven engineering of interactive applications. Each model is governed by a meta-model, and transformations are applied from task and domain to abstract, concrete, and final user interfaces for different modalities: graphical, vocal, multimodal, and gestural. Congratulations, Jean. LingX